Dating is so cooked.
Okay, these are my boyfriend rules slash like dating rules. Okay, location, you need to have mine because if I get kidnapped, you're the one coming to save me. You will be risking your life for me.
Oh,
Like, how are we supposed to know you got kidnapped? It's not taken. I almost want to say tooken because I love the word tooken, and I know you guys know it's not a real word, and you guys tell me all the time. But my vocabulary and like how my brain works, it feels like tooken should be a real word, but you know.
wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, that's reserved for a wife who's already proven that she's loving and loyal.
True.
At the girlfriend level, best you can hope for is a
It sucks because you think of medieval times and you think of all of the Disney shows. It's like a random guy comes and slays a dragon for a random woman. Doesn't even know this woman, just came up. There was a dragon there was a beautiful woman, and he put himself in between. Yeah, men aren't that crazy anymore.
Nosy. Okay, passwords. I need your phone password.
No.
You're not touching my phone. There's such a thing as personal privacy. And real talk, how do you lovely ladies put it? Oh yeah, insecurity is not sexy.
Because obviously you're gonna be driving, not me. And if a song comes on, because my music taste is probably better than yours, I'm gonna need to go on and get a song.
Sweetie, I listen to metal, you listen to Taylor Swift.
Brother, what's that?
I listen to EDM, just rock out with my,
What's
out.
that, brother?
My music taste is vastly superior.
Paying, I'm a firm believer of the 40-60 ratio or the 30-70 ratio. You pay a little bit more than me, but I still pay, obviously, because I think it should be kind of even, but you still need to buy me stuff. Like flowers, whatever.
No.
You pay for yourself, I pay for myself, because it's 2026, sweetie, and according to modern society, you're equal to men, whether you like it or not.
Look at how nonchalantly they like want to toss in there, supposed to just buy me stuff.
Parties and going out, like invite me if you can, but like obviously I want you to be with your friends. Girlfriends, absolutely no hanging one-on-one. I think that's literally weird, but obviously if it's in a group setting, people are gonna have friends of the opposite sex.
Interesting. I agree with these 2 points.
Height, be taller than me. I'm pretty tall, so don't be short.
Well, I am taller than you, so fair enough, as long as you don't get fat, because I'll dump you like a bad habit.
Lying,
Like a sack of potatoes.
absolutely not. It's not that difficult. FaceTime, I literally hate FaceTime, and you're probably no different, but I'll make a slight exception.
Yeah, us guys are not big FaceTime guys.
Shut up.
You know what, sweetie? I'm not interested, because 2 irrational points don't make up for all the red flags,
Nope.
which are many.
Communist parade.
Okay, single mums need to hear this, and I know you're not hearing it because I keep seeing video after video, for some reason, of toxic men talking about why they wouldn't date single mums. So here's what you need to know. Number 1, single parenting does not decrease your value in any way.
As a person, no. On the dating market, absolutely yes.
The amount of grit, resolve,
Yeah, women always love to tie their actual value to their dating market value, which are usually not the same. I mean, some women are, they're low value in both.
determination, ambition, and hard work it takes to raise a child on your own makes you an amazing individual.
But on the dating market, it means you won't prioritize the man you're dating. Your kids most likely won't respect the man you're dating because he's not their father. And the man you're dating, on top of everything else, will have to deal with your baby daddy, who will always be in the picture.
Those are all
This is 100%. I know quite a bit of women that I've, tussled around with that had kids. No, nothing long term or anything, but yeah, they would always have their baby daddies in the picture in a sense, and always had access to them. Always had access to these women. That's the thing. That the baby daddy almost always has access to these women because of that kid. And I'm talking about sexual access, like majority of the time.
All characteristics I would look for in a partner, and any decent guy would know this.
Oh, of course. If a man doesn't want to deal with your baggage, you're gonna try to shame him.
Is he gay?
They would look at a single mum and go, my God, how amazing is she? She's doing a job that 2 people usually do.
Who fucking says this shit? Which one of you fucking simps out there are just looking at single moms and just like, such an amazing person?
And the rest. I'm lucky if she gives me the time of day. And they are.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, I don't know what you're smoking, but you're lucky if he
I could probably use some of that.
even swipes right on you.
It always kind of amuses me and baffles me that men would look at a woman and think her value is less because she's a single mum, when the only
You literally look at men and he's short and his value is less. He's frumpy, his value is less. He's overweight, his value is less. There's nothing different about it.
reason she's a single mum is because some bloke somewhere else isn't pulling his weight.
And you pick
Chosen.
the guy who isn't pulling his weight, which means you make bad decisions, and no rational man wants to deal with the consequences of your bad decisions.
Not a chance.
Next thing you need to know, you can find guys who will treat you amazingly. My boyfriend never wanted kids. He wanted a free, easy single life.
And then yet you somehow baby trapped his ass.
He ended up with me, and I've got my 3 unschooled kids. It would be hard to meet someone that is more into parenting than me. And the way he treats me is phenomenal.
So let me get this straight. A guy who never wanted kids abandoned his primary dating principle to be with a single mom and raise another man's kids.
Crazy. It's like, here are my balls. I like that meme.
I'll give you some examples. Recently we went to Cornwall for a week. He was already down in Cornwall, so I could have either driven the kids or got the train. But my car sucks, and my eldest daughter is autistic and trains are difficult for her. So he drove 6 hours in his van that he knows is more comfortable for my autistic daughter. He drove all the way up and he drove back. A 12-hour trip just to make sure my daughter was comfortable. That's like a bare minimum standard for him. He knows that my kids are the most important.
That is not bare minimum standard. That's above and beyond. You love to... It's so crazy that women just label everything as bare minimum. The man drove 12 hours just for your daughter's comfort? That is not bare minimum, you fucking bitch.
Important thing in the world to me, and that he'll never come close. He's not remotely threatened by my kids. And I think that any man that is threatened by a baby or a child, ick. He's always doing lovely things for me. If he
Why would we be threatened by a kid? You know I can slap the shit out of these kids, right?
knows I've had a busy
Oh, shut up.
They can't take me.
You know what, sweetie? That guy deserves you. And
He
when he
does.
ends up paying child support for a bunch of kids that aren't even his, I'm not gonna have a shred of sympathy for him.
45% of men ages 18 through 25 have never approached a
But it's not just about men not having the courage or having the balls to talk to women. It is that in the past few years, there has been a violent increase in the hatred of women and girls.
Which is directly correlated with the blatant hatred of men displayed on social media by women and laws that are biased against men.
The manosphere right now, like the incelification of our young men and young boys,
They don't even know what incel means. They love saying incel and incelification. We're not making men not have sex. What the fuck are you talking about?
is making them have an active, violent hatred of girls and women. That is why they are not talking to us and they're not approaching us, because they genuinely hate us and see us as subhuman.
It's not that we're super annoyed and they just don't want to do with anything with you girls anymore. None of that, right? No, it's just we just hate them. Just hate them.
And it is physically and mentally harming our young girls like we have never seen before. It is doing irreversible damage psychologically.
So the patriarchy back in the day that you fought against that was so oppressive to women it's actually less oppressive to women than that current patriarchy or current modernity where women have equal rights? What the actual fuck?
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
No, sweetie, they just don't want to deal with you lovely ladies, so they mostly ignore you.
Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
Very few men actually hate women, and if you look at recent...
It is very true. Like, even though a lot of my friends and the people I talk to, the conversations I have with a lot of men have been burned greatly by women, they still love women and want to deal with women. It's just they don't want to deal with most of the women out there. It's just hard, right? Like, they rather not deal with women because there's so many bad ones. That's just kind of how things go now.
In polling, 72% of men under 30 actually have a favorable view of women. On the other hand, only 50% of young women have a favorable view of men, and only 35% of women under 25 have a favorable view of men. So yeah, you lovely ladies hate men a lot more than men hate you.
Ironic.
Ironic.
What's up, my guys? Does size matter? That's a little.
It's like they think we hate them, so they gotta be more hateful so they can beat us at the hate. I feel like that's what's going on with the hateness.
Loaded question. Short answer, yes, but there's more to it. Let me start off with, there is a such thing as being too big. I don't want to look at that thing and be scared. Bigger is not better. It's just not enjoyable. And it doesn't make you more of a man. It low-key makes you an inconvenience. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with you. I know I'm just destined for injury. Stop wishing you were this guy. And if you are this guy, get off your high horse and humble yourself. You're nothing special. Now on to the other side of things. We have our teeny tiny kings. I'm going to be brutally honest. There is a such thing as too small. If you don't know how to use it.
You're saying things that a lot of men want to hear. Why do I have a feeling there's a catch?
Here's a secret. Girls fake it till they make it. If you ever think she's getting off on just your package, she's lying. And if you're a smaller dude, use this knowledge to your advantage and master every other trick in the book. Your vibe plays a huge role in her experience. Try being edgy. And speaking of size and
How do you be edgy in the bedroom?
edginess, there's no better way to improve your vibe than to accessorize. Add some rings or jewelry to your closet. And no, not that kind of ring. These kind of rings. If a man's wearing jewelry, I don't care what his downstairs is
What? What the fuck are we talking about right now?
looking like. Frankly, it doesn't matter. I just know he's wild, confident, and a complete badass. Nothing makes me weaker than a man wearing jewelry. And yes, finger size matters too. So when you visit to pick up your ring?
Well, of course, she's trying to sell you something.
Hey, I'm not surprised,
You know, Billy, the women who make a living on that website that starts with only use the same shtick, telling men what they want to hear, so those men would pay to see their overblown boxes on the internet.
Pathetic.
Seriously, it's no wonder you lost your audience.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.